So Kavisha Mazzella is one of Australia's, well-known singer-songwriters, and Kavisha, you've had a whole career singing music all around Australia, and you also have a long career in working with choirs of all sorts, but never a men's choir before, is that right?
No, this is my first time, really, working with male choirs. I wasn't sure whether I thought, we'll just give it a go. And then what I've realised is I just have to find the right key. I have to, because I'm so used to pitching to the female voice or a mixed choir where men are part of, but there's the female voice as well. And it's just really wonderful to have this experience. There's a whole range in the male voice that is wonderful to experience. So I'm the lucky one because I get to stand in front of them and hear all the harmonies. Yeah. Yeah,
that's fantastic. But we don't get enough men, turning up to sing at these choirs. And you must have noticed in your own choirs that all community choirs are dominated by women who don't seem to be so afraid as men to get up. What do you think that is?
I think perhaps it could be they might. Well, it's complex, mixed choirs. Maybe men are afraid of a whole lot of women. Maybe they're afraid of being commented on, or maybe they feel not confident. Also, the other thing is a lot of men, perhaps their earliest memories were singing before their voice broke, and then they don't necessarily feel confident. They may not have come back to singing after their voice broke. Mm. So I think it does help men to sing, to have a male choir that they can join, and I think that gives them confidence. And I do think it's a cultural thing in Australia. Like, say if we were in, Europe, no problem, people joining the choir would be seen as quite a normal activity. But in Australia, maybe singing altogether is seen as a more feminine, maybe our culture here is very macho, and it's seen as a female activity, but it's certainly not. I mean, the sounds that you guys have been making here is just fantastic. So beautiful, masculine, beautiful sounds that are completely normal and natural sounds to make. So it's and exciting. The sound. I mean, when I was late today, what was exciting is that I got to hear you guys all sing from afar, and it was a magical sound.
Yeah, those male voices are just not heard in our society. We don't hear choruses of men's voices singing.
No, not that's right. So it's really, really important. I think this Men's Shed project has been really important, because sort of creating a possibility for men to sing together in a like choir singing is collaborative, it's cooperative, it's creative. And it's really a lot of fun, and it's great to bond in a environment that's non-competitive. And it's sort of, we're not all here to compete with each other. And I think that people enjoy that. It's a more rounded out version of being a human being, that you're not just in survival mode. The singing opens up the heart, and when you can be open-hearted with a whole lot of men in a safe way and creating beauty. I mean, what better thing can there be?
Yeah. We think that with choirs you have to submit to the group, so you become part of that big...
Yeah, submit is probably sounds a little bit like I'm in a battle and now I have to submit, gun to the head sort of word. I would say not submit, but more like collaborate. Collaborate is for me a better word, because you really do have to collaborate and you have to listen. That's the important quality of the communication with singing all together is, number one, listen. And how many situations are we in life where you have a whole lot of people listening deeply? It's rare, but it's very nourishing when you get that thing of people listening to each other. And everybody's for each other in a choir.
in this group here, we've got quite a few men. There are some experienced singers, but there's also a lot of men who have never sung in this sort of situation before. And that they've really taken to you directing them and the challenges that you've thrown at them, which, from our point of view, have been quite advanced, actually.
I just think they can. I can hear they can do it. They're ready. They're ready for it. I can hear people. I try to just start slowly with harmonies, and just get 2-part harmonies going, then build it up, confidence, 3-part, and I think what teaching male choirs has done for me is that I've had to become incredibly clear and quite strict, and if I can be clear with my directions, people, get to do it. They do it.
Yeah, they've really responded to you.
Yeah, I've learnt a lot. It's not only them learning, I'm learning too.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you'd be happy to come back and do some more work with us?
Absolutely, I would love that. I would love that. And I want to say congratulations to Men's Shed for you from SongFest for bringing this initiative to Men's Shed. And I think also that people are responding here because they feel safe here. Men's Shed is a safe space for men. So, it's just win-win all the way. It's really great. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Kavisha.
Thank
It's been
you.
a pleasure having you.
Thank you.